Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play You Don't Know Jack, The Ride. Grateful Dead concert when someone gives you drugs. How will you end up?
Make your selection, 1 or 2.
Hang on. That sounds awfully loud. Oh well. I can change this. There will be a bit cut out of this video, I think. What is it at? About where it always is. Huh. Oh well. Anyway. Just checking on sound volume there. That's what the pause was for. I will end up grateful. Can be, yeah. I've never taken a drug in my life.
Do you have any idea what time it is? Tomorrow must not be a school day, huh? How many people will be playing?
Just me.
One player? Great. I'll keep you company.
Only
Is this
until
the
the game
first time on the
starts.
ride for you?
You.
Ah, yes, they always come back. Now I will ask you to type in your name. Go ahead.
Do I get... Aww. It's gonna make me wait it
Hello?
out.
Are you still there? Please type in your name.
I'm high. Apparently.
That's okay. I have a name for you. Rex.
That works.
As you know, your buzzer is the key with the B on it. Need a Dramamine before the ride? All right then, have fun.
No, but it did take some nasal spray to try to clear up this sinus problem. Don't think
It's
it
time
worked
for the
well.
show where high culture and pop culture collide. You Don't Know Jack is brought to you by Mother's Little Helper. Keeps you sedate from morning till late. And don't forget Daddy's
That
Little Helper.
face.
Tell the kids Mommy and I are just wrestling. And now, please welcome your host, Cookie.
Hello and welcome. Now, look, I don't have time to schedule an intervention, so maybe that monkey on your back could be put to good use. You know, it could fetch sodas or answer the phone or something. And now you're about to get the strongest
Pharmacy.
dosage of trivia possible without a prescription. All right, bang your buzzer and grab the highest value. Here's your category. I'd like to make a pharmaceutical withdrawal. And right this way, please. At what bank would you most likely make a suppository deposit?
Ew.
Federal Savings and Topical Cream, First Bank of the Painful Injection, National Bank of the Anus, or Credit Union of the Mouth?
Yeah,
It melts in your ass, not in your hands.
basically.
And don't forget there's a penalty for early withdrawal. Okay, hit your buzzer and try to... You do a lot worse than that. Let's check out
Yes,
your
I could.
category. Now I really need a new drug.
Okay, Huey Lewis.
Okay, play ball. Which of these statements about Advil is false? Advil is aspirin-free, Advil is kosher, Advil contains sodium but is salt-free, or Advil contains beef byproducts.
I don't know. Pretty sure it contains byproducts. Don't know if it's kosher.
Does your head hurt?
Little.
Advil ain't kosher. So for those of you planning to serve up a big bowl for the next Jewish holiday, maybe you should order out. All right, Buzz. Okay, give it up for... I'm too cheap and horny to go to the drugstore. You know, nowadays condoms are a real necessity, but damn, they can be expensive. If you decide to save a few bucks and make your own condoms out of natural latex, what will you need to ask of your pharmacist? May I have a bag of coal chunks, please? May I have some milky tree juice, please? May I have some lambskin, please? Or may I have a can of gasoline, please?
Yeah, rubber.
There you go, Billy. Hey, what are you gonna make with that plant juice? Some kind of fountain of youth?
Oh, you're not too far off there, Mr. Olson. See ya.
Latex is a naturally occurring milky juice that comes out of plants and trees. If you buy them dinner first. All right,
Yeah,
it's
it's kind
time
of a
to
necessity.
Dillywinkle doodle snorfin'. Oh, wait a
no.
minute. Is this one of the, Okay,
Yes.
okay, I got it. All right, here's your real category. Daddy's secret wardrobe. Remember, the sooner you buzz in, the more money you can make. All right, tell me what phrase this rhymes with. Hey, Pa's lousy dress. And ignore the punctuation.
Lousy dress.
First clue, it's often on a warning label. Talk to me,
there it
type
is.
in your answer.
May was I almost thought there
May
was a
cause
Z in there.
drowsiness. Yeah, that cold medicine I'm taking says that on the box, but so far it's had no effect.
Hey, at least my nasal spray is
Okay,
non-drowsy
buzzing.
formula.
Coming up. I have no parents, and I'm short. Okay, hang tight. We're talking about $3,149 here. Here we go. Which of the following would you expect to see in a sitcom's very special episode about orphan drugs? Arnold Jackson becoming
Orphan
a giant,
drugs.
Webster on a spiritual journey, Punky Brewster being cured of a rare disease, or Buffy, Jody, and Sissy getting over colds?
Punky was an orphan, wasn't she?
Drugs that can cure rare diseases are known as orphan drugs because they're unprofitable for pharmaceutical companies to develop. Just like it's unprofitable for child actors
They
to
were all
develop during a
probably
sitcom's run.
But anyway,
Okay, select the value of the question. Your category is... I like my
I need
drugs
to
in a
just stop
hurry.
watching.
Okay, imagine this. It's a nice spring
Close
day,
my
and
eyes
you're
and
doing a
buzz
cool
in.
75 on the freeway with your top down. Well, I mean, your car's top down. When the cops pull you over and discover 8 pounds of illegal codeine in your back seat, what sound can you make to convince them you have a legitimate reason for having it? Is it sound 1, sound 2, sound 3, or sound 4? Once again, that's sound 1, sound 2, sound 3, or sound 4.
Codeine's typically cough medicine in my experience.
Codeine is a cough suppressant. And I sure hope you've got a prescription for that open 40 ounce of malt liquor between your legs.
It would help, yes.
Hey, the category is... You need drugs to live in South Dakota. Get your
Probably.
buzzer finger ready. Here we go.
Also Texas.
If you consume the complimentary elixir that made South Dakota's wall drug famous, from what are you most likely suffering? Dehydration,
What?
depression, low blood sugar, or bad attitude?
I've never heard of wall drug.
All right, let's take a look at the right answer. The tiny husband and wife pharmacy in Wall, South Dakota started putting signs on the highway advertising free ice water, and the rest is American and marketing history. I tried something similar growing up, but people in my neighborhood just got annoyed when I sprayed them with the hose.
Never heard of that.
Now, could I interest you in some roadkill?
Sure. Let's hope I don't screw this one up like I did the last one.
All right, when you see the answer that unites the pair of items on the screen, buzz in. And also, there's some bonus money up for grabs at the end. Can you say grease lightning? Just checking. Here we go. Sweater fuzzball and female contraceptive. What's the common link between these two?
Yeah.
1/6 of an ounce and used to stir Liptons.
Teaspoon. Teaspoon and pill.
Discontinues and pearl blank tooth polish.
Pearl drops, yeah. Drop, pill, spoon.
Opposite of specific and plain supermarket brand.
Generic.
Middle Eastern dried fruit in romantic engagement. Ten Commandments medium and notepad.
Tablets.
Score!
To deceptively alter and the D in PhD.
doctor. Pill.
Okay then, bonus. What do all the correct
Prescriptions?
answers have in common? Are they all ways of taking medicine? No relation whatsoever. Spoon shapes. Biblical terminology.
No.
Types of measurements. Letters on medicine bottles. Oh yeah, put it in the bank.
Wow, that's vague.
All this will lead to a happier, healthier score. Now let's get back to the game.
Very vague.
All right, there it is. Let's keep moving. Hit your buzzer to choose the... This one's called...
Seriously, if this episode is too loud, I'm sorry about that. But I did what I always do to begin these, and it seems just a tad bit louder.
our X's and O's. Here we go. If the Dallas Cowboys change their name to the Drugstore Cowboys, what should fans expect to see? Quarterbacks busting shoplifters, linebackers doing lasso demonstrations, running backs robbing pharmacies, or defensive backs acting like rodeo clowns?
Drugstore cowboy? Rodeo clown.
Rodeo clowns? Hey, they already have Deion Sanders.
Or is it the robbing?
Here's what you should have picked.
Robbing
He's at
cat.
aisle 15, aisle 10, aisle 5. He's only got the security guard left. And he's through the doorway. It's a burglary. In the movie Drugstore Cowboy, Matt Dillon and his rowdy friends rob drugstore after drugstore.
Never saw it.
Hit your buzzer to... We're calling this one
Low value.
What to Take If You're Depressed About Your Wart. So, have you heard of the
Freeze it
over-the-counter herbal remedy, St. John's wort? Well, if your local pharmacy runs out of St. John's wort and you decide instead to swallow an actual wart from St. John's finger, whose wart will you have to track down? Pope John I's, John the Baptist's, John King of England's, or John of Salisbury's?
St. John? It's cheap.
No, but suddenly I don't want to eat his steaks anymore. Well, what do we have here? St. John's wort is named after St. John the Baptist because it blooms on his birthday, June 24th. Isn't he lucky? Well, it's better than having a boil pop up on your ass every time it's your birthday.
Indeed.
Okay, hit your butt. Okay, give it up for Scabs Unite for World Peace. Hey, remember back in the mid-'80s when those all-star rockers got together and formed that group Band-Aid to end world hunger? Well, if the stage had collapsed during the recording of Band-Aid's Do They Know It's Christmas, which of the following artists would not be affixing a Band-Aid to his skinned knee? Boy George, Bruce Springsteen, Phil Collins, or Sting?
Who wasn't there?
No, Boy George will tumble for you.
I thought they banned
The correct
him for
answer
that.
is... The boss wasn't in Band-Aid, he was in USA for Africa. But his knees are probably all skinned up anyway, you know, from all that dancing in the dark.
Boy,
Alright, here's your category.
sucking. Boy,
Take
that's
this
always.
question and call me in the morning. So I go to my doctor's office the other day complaining about chest pains. He sticks a finger up my butt and gives me this prescription. Take a close look. 1 tablet Loestrin BID, 2 Prozac with milk TID, 20 Viagra in D, 3 Wigraine QID. Which of these will I be taking the most often? Viagra, Wigraine, Prozac, or Loestrin?
Wow. I don't know terminology at all. Twice a day.
Oh, look what I have here. The correct answer. When you get a prescription, QID means 4 times a day. Oh, and by the way, Wigraine is for migraine headaches. It comes in a suppository. Yes, I really do have my head up my ass. All right, finger.
Wow. Not a good episode for me. Really isn't. Despite getting the road kill.
Take 2 clues and call me in the morning. Well, on second thought, you only get 1, so pay attention. Medicine, man. Here, have a teaspoon. It's cherry flavored. There you go. Hope you feel better.
Okay, I was looking for erectile dysfunction, but okay. Rogaine, baldness. what do they do, huh? Alka-Seltzer. Yes, it's fizzy. Will not help with the shingles, though. Tinactin. Yeah, tough actin tinactin. It... Quick calling Dinerex? Took me a second to remember what Dinerex was. Domes. That's back pain. Claritin.
Damn, 7 for 7, and against very stiff competition.
Indeed. Mostly against myself.
Who has time to cook? We don't. We're Sam.
And Ella.
And we want to invite
Okay.
you down to
Anyway.
Sam and Ella's, so you can get you and your
Thanks for
family
watching,
a good whole
everyone.
meal.
I will see you all again next time for more You Don't Know Jack the Ride.
Runny eggs and chickens.
Loud, loud. Sure, it sounds a lot louder to me than it normally does. I don't know. I'll check the volume after I finish this episode and adjust if necessary. Anyway, take care, folks. See you next time. Oh yeah, you get the commercials, as always.
Or maybe prolonged. Host factors, strain, characteristics, salmonellas. Fill your bellas with spore-forming bacterium. Animal feces, all your favorite species. Slides down your throats like chum. Yo!
Tune in this week as 5 Frosty finalists compete for the title of World's Strongest Snowman.
The crane is lowering the 200-pound corncob pipe into Snowball Bob's mouth. It's in place. Oh, Snowball Bob just couldn't hang on to it.
Okay, the coal truck is backed up right beside Mr. Shivers. And here comes the coal out of the dump chute. Oh, it looks like Mr. Shivers did not hold up very well.
Carrot Nose will attempt to wrestle this polar bear. Ouch! The bear has taken a bite out of his carroty nose.
He should have used a button.
The World's Strongest Snowman competition. Are you snowman enough?
So, you think you know sushi? You and your other yuppie-spawn friends think you know sushi? Well, you don't know sushi at all, not a wee bloody bit. Oh, you can sit in your fancy $70 a plate sushi cafes and impress your other human scabby friends and order California roll and think you're the sheep's wool. Well, you're nothing. You're sushi juniors and you make me sick. So from now on, you order sushi the real way, the proper way. You get McLeod sushi, or you don't eat it at all. McLeod's only uses real haggis. None of this simpy-wimpy fish snot. We only use haggis, good Scottish minced haggis. And if you know it's good for you, you'll eat it too. So stop being a baby doll freak loser and leave that hair mousse alone because you're eating McLeod sushi from now on.
This is for my Baptist minister, who instilled in me at a very young age the evils of alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. This is for the kids at school, who by refusing my friendship, forced me to adapt and infiltrate any and all social cliques. This is for my older brother, whose bad taste in music gave me a CD collection large enough to drive any person under siege insane. I'm proud to be an officer for the ATF. We raid more homes and violate more constitutional rights by 9 a.m. than most criminals do in a day.
The ATF, keeping our country free for you and me.
In other news, 3 out of 5 celebrities agree that war is bad. Learn more tonight.
Next week on Round and Round and Round and Round and Roundtable, Doctors Alan Gurm and Gerald Meatbottom discuss the controversial new sleep-inducing therapy for insomnia sufferers, getting up and getting a glass of water.
But so much is unknown about the effects of getting up and getting a glass of water. There are dangers of spillage, broken glass, water supply. I mean,
What do they do with the water once they have it?
Well, we advise they drink it, although we found that handing it to a family member has produced some positive results.
Watch as our panelists discuss this controversial new sleep aid and similar therapies.
Some of your more irresponsible colleagues are now prescribing other more radical treatments like sitting up and having a ham sandwich or even running around with a plate of Jell-O.
Well, we certainly wouldn't support that kind of behavior because of the risks involved, especially to children.
Tune in for Get Up and Get Yourself a Glass of Danger, Saturday on Round and Round and Round and Round and Roundtable.
Welcome aboard Advance Airlines. Sit back, relax. Our friendly flight crew will take excellent care of you.
Here, sir. Your seatbelt needs to be good and tight.
Excuse me, ma'am. Would you care for a foot massage?
We want your flight to be an extremely pleasurable and memorable experience.
I'll gladly help you stow your tray table, sir. I'll just need to sit on your lap.
May I put my arm around you, sir? Would you like to join our Mile High Club?
At Advance Airlines, we're getting our customers off the ground.
The catcher signal called for a brushback high and inside, but when I looked down at my bracelet, I thought, what would Satan do? So I beamed him in the head and turned all the fans' hot dogs into snakes.
Satanko.
Uh-oh, sounds like someone's drunk again.
I can drive fine. Give me my key.
This week on another uproarious episode of Mean Drunk, Miriam doesn't hide David's scotch bottle well enough.
I should have married your sister.
And David's boss tries to get him to help himself.
Stick your 12 steps up your ass.
So tune in for another laugh-filled episode of Mean Drunk and see the show that America's Bar Guide called the most entertaining hour on television.
The f*** you looking at?
You've seen the award-winning TV show. You've bought the 32-part video set. Now, get ready for the next wild step. The Trials of Nature Porcelain Figurine Series. See the adorable field mouse in the jaws of a hawk. The feisty buck-toothed beaver drowning in his river home. The graceful snowy egret vomiting up food for her young. Call now, and you'll also get the limited edition grizzly bear, believing himself in the woods. Animals doing what they do best, making treasured memories.